what's up, ATL? You live in the studio with Al and David, man. We've been away for a little bit, but we back, man. We was going over, looking at the stats and the scores and the schedule of our team, man. Thoroughly disappointed the last 2 weeks. Lost to a rookie in Minnesota. Lost to the Giants in this Sunday here. Man, I don't know about this team. I'm just ready to press the panic button. What about you, bro?
Press it, baby. Because I'm done.
We pressing the panic button. To me, the season's over already, bro.
Until we get rid of these coaching, Mike Smith, who we talked about, have that buddy system.
Yeah.
And get a coach in here that truly know how to win and what to do to win. Mm-hmm. We in trouble. And
I'm so with you on that. I'm tired of I heard this earlier today from Jamie Duke show. The BFF defense. I think that the Falcons, Mike Smith, Tom Dimitrov, those guys got a BFF defense. BFF, they best friends. They only playing they best friends to me. It seems like I don't know why the hell, and I'm upset. But while Cora Bierman's still out there, I don't know why we had made no moves to try to bring in a defense pass rusher. We can't rush the passer. I don't know why why we hadn't made no true moves. I don't know why. You see our linebackers stinking up the place, and you still keep them out there. I don't know why these guys, they are so prideful, and they're probably going to get them fired.
Yeah, I think they're already fired. At this rate, we 2-3. We can't win on the road. We haven't went on the road since November 2012.
Yep.
What's going on, man? It's a totally different team at home and on the road. We call them Jekyll and Hyde. It's what's going on. Play calling sucked yesterday. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting screaming at the TV. They started blitzing. We didn't do anything to counter it. These guys are consistently getting out-coached week in and week out. And it's ridiculous. I'm with you. We need to do something else. Bring in more talent. Put different people at different positions. Try something at this point.
Yeah, and my thing yesterday, when we was up 2010, it's like they didn't do anything to make an adjustments. You saw the adjustments the Giants made.
Right.
Their defensive line became super aggressive. Right. I don't know what their halftime speech was, but I would love to have been a fly in that room to see what Tom Coughlin said to his guys, because they came at the Falcons after that, and we made no adjustments.
We didn't, man. Like I said, we talked about quite a bit. How you kill a blitz.
Yep.
You got draw plays, you got screens, slant routes, get the ball out quick. You got playmakers. Julio can make play on short yards. Devin Hester can make it on short yards.
And Tone Smith.
You got Smith. Come on, man. You got too much talent not to come up with a counter for the blitz.
Exactly. And, but give credit. I'm going to give credit to my makeshift line. I think those guys really did. To be backup players and getting called up from the practice squad and all that. Matthews, who's already our starter, but Harlan Gunn, Peter Kuntz, and Gabe Carini. I want to say those guys did a great job. To the best. Matter of fact, they did a better job than I expected they was going to do.
Absolutely, but that goes to show what good coaching can do.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, I think, is a good offensive line coach. So imagine we get a good head coach in here.
Exactly. I think we have run the course with Tommy Dimitrov and Mike Smith. I think that is over. I think we missed our window of the Super Bowl between 2010 and 2012. I think those was the years that we should have been right there,
right
at the Super Bowl or winning it.
Right. Because
we was at they always love to hang their hat on. We was 7 yards away from the Super Bowl. I could give a damn about that. You didn't get it.
Nobody remember who don't, other than if you win the Super Bowl. Nobody care.
Exactly. So I think we missed our winners with this regime, and I think it's time for them to go. I try to give them a benefit of that. You was the biggest advocate when we started the season. I'm talking, hey man, we're gonna do 11-5 this year, 10-6. I'm thinking we're gonna, and God, bro, when I look at the culture,
yeah, it's consistently. If you get out coached one game, I say okay, but consistently getting out coached,
yeah,
it's a problem. It's a problem, man. And I don't know. We gotta what can we do at this point? I guess midway the season to at least not look so bad. What can we do as a GM?
What can Dimitri
right as a GM they can do at this point to not look so bad?
The best thing they can do is put the house on sale. That's the best thing they can do. If you know, right now, I call the real estate agent. Like, hey, we're gonna win 6 games this year. I need to get up out of here, so I'm gonna need to put this house up for sale. That's the best thing Mike Smith and Thomas Dimitri can do. And I was a big zap. I was like, yeah, we got a chance to win 10-6 or 11-5, but man, looking at this mess here, bro, we in some trouble.
We're in trouble. But I think though. I think we got the talent. We just don't utilize them correct. Like I say, we talked about it. Tone Smith. This guy's a game changer, home run hitter. And he got 1 rushing attempt and 3 passing attempts. So why is he not more involved in this game plan? What?
Well, I overheard Mike Smith's press conference today, and he was saying, basically what I think he was saying, that Tone Smith can't pass block or blitz protect well. Okay, that's fine. If he can't do that, won't you come out and just tell people, well, the reason Tone ain't getting the yard just yet because he said we got some areas that we're working on him with. But just to come out and say, yeah, the guy earned his snaps, he out-earned his snaps, so we trying to give him more playing time. Man, don't make us seem like we stupid.
Right. Even with that, though, you still can mask some of that, man. You can run a double back, split back, where you got Twan in there and another guy to help block. Mm-hmm. It's different stuff you can do, but you got to get this cat more touches, man. He's too talented.
He is too talented. But, like I heard Randy Cross say today, the good quarterbacks like the Joe Montanas and even the Elways, man, even when you got a back in there that is not great at pass protection or blitz pickup, you flank him out.
Right.
Somebody got to leave that box. To go this guy.
Right. Because we see what he can do.
We see what he can do. So that just took a man out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the good quarterbacks and the good teams do that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I see Aaron Rodgers do that. So I don't understand where this team at right now, and is very disheartening and quite discouraging to sit here and see that we got beat by a rookie for 1. This cat, I want to slap the smile off Teddy Bridgewater's face, but
he got beat badly. It was like 300 yards, and he looked like a Pro Bowl Hall of Famer quarterback out there against this Falcons defense.
We gave Teddy Bridgewater 317 yards, and we gave Asiata and McKenna both 100 yards. So that was a 300-yard quarterback and 2 100-yard rushers, running backs. And that don't even start in the league. Adrian Peterson started on that team.
Adrian would have broke the record.
Adrian would have broke the record on us that day.
The single gets rushing record.
And it's just discouraging, man. And it's time for a change. It's time for a change in this regime, man. It starts with Thomas Dimitrov and Mike Smith. And because there's no excuse now. 2 years ago, you remember, Osborne clean house for Mike Smith.
Right.
Fired Malarkey. Well, they didn't fire him, but they fired him. You know what I mean? Malarkey was gone, and Van Gorder was gone, and they let 22 coaches go.
Right.
Clean house for those guys. Brought in Nolan, and he go high cutter.
Right.
Okay? And then, just last year, you just fired the offensive line coach, Pat Hill, and the other guy, I can't remember his name.
Right.
And now, you brought in Tice and Cox, which I think is additions.
Yeah, I think so.
But there's no more. Fire. Now it's time for him to go.
Yeah, it's time for him to go now. You the problem.
There's been over 30 coaches let go.
Right.
In Mike Smith area. Now it's time for you to go.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%, man. He's a problem at this point. Yeah. And it's showing. It's showing. If you can't see it, you're blind. So what's next at this point, man? We kind of, I don't know, man. It's
they're not gonna get my season ticket money, man. Next year, man.
You ain't going to the Dome next year?
I'm not going to see the high school football game. They need to start playing on Friday night. Have their parents to come pick them up.
Have their parents come pick them up.
Because this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, dude. You know, and I don't want to put the blame on just Mike Smith and Thomas Dimitroff, and because you know I question Mike Nolan's scheme. Someone had Warlow dropping in the safety position, but
that's happening because we don't have the players to fit his system, or is that just his way, in your opinion, of running the defense?
I don't know, because I never watched Mike Nolan as closely. You know what I mean? But, you know, speaking with you,
right?
You know, his defense had improved wherever he went. But here, man, this is terrible. But what you think about Mike Smith's brother-in-law, Brian Billick, coming out this week saying that this is the worst defense and they don't have any quantifiable talent on this defense?
Right. When somebody, I guess basically family, he's an in-law, call you out like that, it's a problem.
But did he call him out, or was he trying to separate him from Thomas?
I don't know. Good question. Good question.
You know, for Brian Billick to come out here and say that about his brother, was he trying to protect his brother because he knows coming at the end of the season, or he was trying to separate him from Thomas Dimitroff?
Either way, both got to take blame. Both got to take blame. Thomas get the talent in here, but Mike got to speak up. If it ain't the talent he can coach, like we talked about earlier, they sit in them meetings together.
Yeah, they sitting there together, bro.
Mike got to grow up here, man, and be like, hold up. This ain't going to work. You can't bring me and give me garbage and expect me to win.
Exactly.
So you got to man up.
So and then now we're back to, I saw this before. I've seen this before because remember 2 or 3 years ago, we'll be up by 20. We'll be up 2010, 27, 20. And then we'll let the team just come back. You know what I mean? The offense stall out after halftime.
Yeah, that's always been on the Mike Smith era, though. It's like he don't have that killer instinct.
You know, what is wrong with that? It's like the offense just stall. Okay, the other team make adjustment, but we too proud to make adjustments, so we're going to keep going the way we going. No matter if we're going 3 and out 6 times in a row. Come on, man.
Yeah, he can't make adjustments. Smith cannot. So I don't know.
And yesterday, what was it? You know, and I didn't mean to cut you off with that, but yesterday, what really pissed me off about this whole situation was, you remember one drive, we went 3 and out.
Right.
Then they ran into the kicker.
Right.
We went 3 and out again. We went 3 and out, and then on the last play, they got a holding call.
Right.
So
gave us
another first down.
Right.
So we had 3 times to get the ball out.
9 times.
9 times, and we stall out every time. That pissed me off right there, man.
But it's play calling, man. I think that boils down to play calling. They not putting their players in the best position to be successful. It's so many times, like I said, I was screaming at the TV, why are you not doing this or doing this anymore?
Yeah.
They the type of coaches, when it work, they stop doing it.
Yeah.
If something don't work, we're going to keep doing it. It's just stupid, man. It's like they're almost trying to lose at this point.
Exactly. And then yesterday, the 4th and 1 call. I didn't have a problem with Mike Smith going for it on 4th and 1.
Not.
You know, you go for it on 4th and 1. You did have 5 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go, and 3 times out. But your defense won't stop them all day, so why even put your defense in that situation?
Right, but 4th and 1, who you get the ball to?
I'm giving it to Steven Jackson.
Absolutely.
The run-of-the-middle. I pay you $3 million a year. You're a 240-pound back, strong as an ox. You better get me a yard.
Absolutely. And that goes back to them not using their talent person. They gonna throw a pass or something.
And shotgun.
Get a ball to that horse and let him bull throws to that line.
So
that's what you brought him in here for. That's what you've been complaining about. We can't get 4th and 1 and short yards. And you call a play like that.
And so, under Mike Smith era, under Dummy Dimitroff era, we can't get off the field in 3rd down, and we can't get 4th and 1. You know, we get stopped on more 4th and 1s. I think we might have got 1 in the last couple of years.
Right.
The Giants had stopped us before on 4th and 1 when Matt Ryan couldn't get it. That time he tried to do a sneak. And we get stopped on 4th and 1 a lot, bro. I mean, Mike Smith just sitting there looking like, oh, okay, what am I supposed to do? Come on, man. Yeah. Coach the damn ball. Coach the team.
Yeah. Man, you talked about it before, though. We done lost that meanness.
Yeah.
We lost that mean couple years ago offensive lineman that we had that just didn't care. He was going to play until you blow that whistle. And maybe sometimes after you blow the whistle. Because he wanted to send a message, and that's Harvey Dog.
Yeah, when we let Harvey Dog go a few years ago to the Rams.
That meanness left.
That meanness left. And then you let Claybo go shortly, I think a season or two after that. There was those boys held that right side of the offensive line down.
True, they truly did. That's how Turner got 1,700 yards.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Them boys mean. And then you got your only pass rusher, John Abraham. Yes, he was getting along too, but at the same time, he still had more sacks than the guy you brought in.
He truly did.
I mean, and you let Abe go. You bring in Olsen, who I don't know what the heck he doing now.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't completely sold on that anyway, man, because I looked at the makeup of the Giants, and with OC up there, you had Tuck, you had JKP. He had a good star-cast offensive lineman. He still didn't get double-digit sacks.
Exactly.
So when you brought him here and say, you the man, what you expect? He didn't have to be the man at the still didn't get the sacks. Why he going to get that many sacks when he got to be the man getting double teams?
Exactly. And you paid him more than you would have paid Abe.
Absolutely.
So I didn't get that. And you let Abe go, and also that money was to free up to pay Bierman. And okay, what you stand on the other side of the line with some red contacts in, and you put in the offensive right tackle supposed to get afraid of you? That right tackle kicking Bierman there.
Kicking the ass. That's why they run that to him. I thought they target Bierman.
They target.
When he moved to the left, they ran to the left.
I'm like, come on, man. So you guys truly, you know, I know Arthur Blank got to be. I couldn't be the owner.
No.
Because I'm a little too emotional when it comes to that.
Right, me too. Somebody have been fired out the game. I did like the Oakland Raiders did Dennis Allen.
Yeah, but you
called him on the phone. Hey, don't even come in.
Don't even come in.
I put your stuff outside the road.
Yeah.
Don't even come to the facility. Not even as a fan.
Exactly. You know, not even as a fan, dude. We don't want you around the facility.
We don't want your weakness rubbing off on the rest of the people.
So, you know, and like I say, I hate to have to get down on my team, the Falcons, because I've been a fan
we
since about '83.
We die hard.
You know what I mean? Since the William Andrew days, man. And so Barkowski, man, and I'm like, you know, I'm thinking we finally got back-to-back winning season with Mike Smith getting here. I'm thinking we finally got a shot to win this thing.
Right. On the right track.
And 2 years ago, you let everybody go.
Right.
What?
Right. How you get that close to the Super Bowl and bust up your team?
And bust up your team. You forced McClure to retire. You let Abe go. Let Dante Roberts go. Yeah, Dante was a liability in college, but at the same time, hey, man, you can put him in. He was physical. You know what I mean? You let Brent Grimes go. He go to Miami. Right. He go to Miami to do his thing. You let Claybo go.
Let our fullback go over Mahaley after his injury.
But you keep Bierman after his injury.
Right. And we gave with Brady Young in 2 years.
It
took him 2 knees to tear up before we ended up getting rid of him.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
And when we gave Sam Baker 15 years.
Right.
Sam Baker every year, bro.
Yeah,
and we keep him around. So that's why I said it's the BFF team. And I think it's going to take a new GM to come in. I think it's going to take a new coach to come in, clean this up. But I think Dummy Dimitrov has set the Atlanta Falcons back a couple years.
It's going to take a couple years, man, at this point. Because the offense, I think, is still there. We just got to continue to build on it. But that defense, we got to get some pass rush. We got to get some linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's definitely going to happen overnight.
Yeah, because that boy Andre Williams ran over Paul Warlow so hard. I was like, golly, bro. I thought you got bigger, stronger, and faster in the offseason.
Hey, man, I seen cleat marks on Warlow's chest, man. He looked cut, but he better put some bricks in his pocket.
He better, bro. Because he got ran over.
That train was coming.
It was coming. It was coming fast and hard. But my thing is, looking at the team now, I don't see us having a winning record this year. So I'm looking forward as far as a new regime gonna be in the year.
Right. With the schedule, I don't see a winning record either at this point because we finna go on the road. We got Chicago here Sunday, and we go on the road up until November 23rd or something, I believe. So
yeah, they say the next 4 out of 6 games is on the road, but really it's 5 out of 6 because London is a road game. You know? Right. So the next 5 out of 6 games is on the road, and we can't win on the road. We had one on the road.
Them L's.
Those are true L's. So we got to possibly to go 3-8.
Yeah, 3-8.
3-8. The season's over. 3-8. The season's over. You might go get Mike Smith out of here.
Right. If you went out at that point, it's 8-8.
Yeah.
Right. You might have fire him at that point if you go 3-8.
Might as well fire him at that point. And let somebody's intern. You start your new coaching at the end of the year. At the end of the year, you are. And at the same time, I'll be looking for a GM too.
Absolutely. They had they pink slip post dated.
Exactly. So
have a date on their pink slip. So.
Yeah. So I'm thoroughly disgusted with what I'm seeing on the field. You set up in the dream of that you making improvements, and it really was no improvement to me.
No,
actually, I think the defense got worse than last year.
We are regressing.
Yeah, man. I think we got worse. So
we are regressing. So, like I said, I don't know, man. They gotta, like I said, gonna take a major overhaul of clean the house and start rebuilding.
But right now, because you said gonna take a major overhaul, if I was in charge of the team, and I like certain players, but at the same time, I got 4 running backs. I don't need 4 running backs.
Right.
I'm finna start shopping one of them to try to get me some defense help. I like Roddy, but I'm finna shop Roddy or Devin. I'm finna shop Devin or Roddy. I got to get help to balance my defense out.
It's true, but with that big contract they just gave Roddy, I don't know if anybody gonna want to take that on.
Yeah, that was a dumb move.
So,
or at the end of the season, you got to cut something. You know, depending on how his contract structured. Because you need, because I'm going to need Roddy's 33 years old. Much as I like Roddy been a great addition for the Atlanta Falcons, but now it's time. It's time, man. It's time to move on. We need help on other areas of the ball. And then you let our middle linebacker, who was better than Warlow. This is my thing here. I don't think the Atlanta Falcons like no player. They give them feedback. And the reason I say this is because I don't know what the heck happened to Steven Nichols.
Yeah, they
just stopped playing him.
Yeah.
You started putting Bartu and Warlow in there. And he was your leading tackle just a year ago. And so you rather, if a player give you feedback, I don't know what happened, fans. So I don't know, but something had to happen in the front office for them to stop playing and release him at the end of the year.
Right.
And he's better than he's on the street now, but he's better than what we have.
Right. Man, I don't know. That's the $1 million question, man. It's like, why are they not getting certain players or playing certain players? I have no idea. Besides what we've been saying, that it's a buddy system, man. Other than that, I have no idea because talent, you gotta win out. You gotta play your players that's the best. And
not only that, you let a body that could have been on special teams and play your middle linebacker or a linebacker spot. You traded him for a backup quarterback, TJ Yates, who's sorry as hell. Who was up 56-14. He throws a pick 6. You know,
yeah, he shouldn't even make the team, and we said that at the very beginning that he got outplayed. But we know what that's about. Them boys saving face. They liked him. They went out and traded for him, so they wanted to save face.
BFF, dude. The BFF team, and you never win with the BFF team. The Falcons will never win with the BFF team until blank clean house, bring somebody in who got no affiliation to nobody, and do it up. Because I look at Tom Brady. I'm not comparing Matt Ryan to Tom Brady because he's a far stretch from Tom Brady.
Absolutely.
But even Brady, greatest quarterback he is. He taking $60 or $70 million contracts.
Right.
So he can save money to get him because he know other aspects of the team got to win the Super Bowl. What it gonna take?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't sit and pay Matt Ryan $100 million when you ain't won nothing.
Right. And Manning, I think, took a pay cut too when he left. He took a pay cut too to help get his team.
Yeah.
Build a team, man, and that's what it takes, man. Matt is taking up 1/6 of the money at this point.
Yeah, and now you about to have a $10 million receiver with Julio Jones. You already got a $10 million receiver with Roddy.
Yeah.
So you talking about in the other day I was looking at the sheet. We got $41 million on injury reserve.
Wow.
Sean Witherspoon, Justin Blakelock, Sam Baker,
Harley
Holmes, and some other guys. It was total $41 million on injury reserve, man. So you're capping but 126.
Right. It's tough to win, man. I know injuries happen, and it's tough to win with that much money not on the field. But we got some bad contracts in there too.
We got some bad contract, bad decision makers up.
Right.
Guys, we're giving the Falcons an F for the last 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
And we hitting the panic alarm in here. So, yeah, man. So, with that, man, what you want to say to the fans?
Well, we want to introduce this new one segment, this Man Up segment.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna challenge somebody in the organization, the Falcon organization this week, to man up. You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first, man.
My man up is Arthur Blank. I need him to man up and make some tough decisions of getting rid of people at this point. Blank, man up.
You know what? Wow, you put it out there, but you know what? I gotta follow suit with you on that, man. I think Tony Dimitrov need to man up and just resign.
Fire himself.
Fire himself, dude. He need to fire himself, dude.
Take that ski mask off.
Take the ski mask off.
He robbing us.
He robbing us, dude. He's sabotaging the team, man. And hey, and with that ATL, man, y'all be good, man. This is your boy Alan Day, man, and we just come ahead to share some of our pain of our team.
Love you, ATL.
Rise up.